Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Let me see here. Yes, you can hear me. Okay, good. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a really good weekend. Good Friday and a good weekend. What, 2 more weeks left in the month, I think. A little under 2 weeks. So, ready to go. Ready to rock and roll. I am not in this trade, just for reference. I am not in this trade right now. This was a trade that I took on Friday. Jumped in on these sells on Friday, so that was a nice trade on Friday. Kind of make up for Thursday, Wednesday, choppiness, all that good stuff. So, let's look at Forex Factory. So right now, nothing too crazy today. Tomorrow, nothing. Wednesday usually news days. Oh wow, so it looks like Thursday is the day. We'll look at all that red for Thursday. And then Friday, so wow, only Thursdays is gonna be something to pay attention to. Oh, so that's a good week if you ask me. Nothing crazy in the way of news. Can't ask for anything more there. Can't be mad at that at all. Okay. Okay. All right, let's get started on our analysis here. So we're still here. We're still at this high here. We're still tapping into these highs. I wonder if we're gonna break it at some point. We are not breaking it. I'm looking at the weekly time frame here because I'm just trying to understand what's happening. Looking at the previous few weeks, well, not this is the past few weeks, but previously before that, where price is nearby here, it's a very strong weekly zone. I wonder if it's a strong monthly too. Yeah. So 45,000 it's holding. It is holding. We have a little under 2 weeks left in the month to finish off this monthly candle. This monthly candle is very disappointing. Look at this monthly candle, this one is, oh my God, horrible monthly candle. And then look at this. This is for the whole month, almost. We're almost done for July, and look at what this monthly candle looks like compared to these. The last time we had a horrible monthly month like this size was back in February. So 1, 2, 3, 4 months of decent movement, and then it looks like, I don't know, let's hope August is much better. We might push up even more to finish this. I don't see this flipping bearish. I don't see this candle flipping bearish to finish off the month. It may come down a little more, look like a doji, but that would be weird because, let me see. I'm not seeing any doji monthly candles here. This month right here, which was May of 2022. May in 2022 was the last month we had somewhat of a doji. Wow. 2021, August, wow, look at the summertime in 2021 months. Nothing. October was a good month. October of 22 was a good month. November of 23 was another good month. And November of last year was a good month. So, wow, interesting. I don't know, guys. Based off this monthly candle and how it's looking, it may be about the buys. Looking at the weekly now. Last week looks pretty terrible for the most part. Look at this. Wick at the top, long wick at the bottom. Yeah. This is very ugly. Very ugly. No real structure here. There's really nothing happening, right? You have the market. No bearish candle, bullish candle to create any real level of support. No real level of resistance here. There's no opening and closing at the same spot. The weekly, this whole thing looks ugly as hell here. See how it looks kind of clean right here? You have a nice opening and closing right here. Opening, closing. This is a valid resistance. Valid resistance here. We break a nice support down here. We drop. Here, no support, no real resistance. Just wicks and candles just doing whatever they want. Which is incredible to me. This month of July, a little choppy. I don't even know what to say, honestly. Very, very choppy. Very, very choppy. My mic sounds really low. I don't know. You might have to turn your volume up a little bit. Only thing I turned down was the music. But my volume on my mic should be, it's at max volume. So, let's see here. Let's see what we got here, guys. It looks like it wants to go bearish, right? Because look at structure here. Right? It looks like it wants to push down. It's making lower lows and lower highs. What's up with my marker now? Next move is that. That's kind of what it's looking like, to be honest with y'all. That's what I see from what I see here. That's what I see. Oh wow, 4 hour looks nice for the buys. This might continue on up to these highs here. Oh yeah, 4-hour looks great. I like the 4-hour. 4-hour looks very clean. I wish this would have came down a little bit more, but it didn't. 4-hour looks clean for the continuation. 150, maybe 200 points. This moved at 2 o'clock, London session. London made a nice little move. London made a nice little move. I don't know if we're going to come back to these London lows. I don't know. I think we're going to push from where we are. And look at the volume. Very choppy. We pushed for 30 minutes and then it just stopped after that. I like buys. I like the buys from here. I like buys. This is what I'm seeing so far. I like buys. This is it, guys. This is what I'm saying. This is my analysis. This is what I see on US30. Gold is still stuck inside this. We haven't been able to break 3,200 area. Price is pumping. It broke these highs. If it can break these highs here, it can push up and continue bullish. Gold is pushing right now. Gold has been a nice structure on the high time frames, but the candlestick movement is ugly as hell. Ugly as hell. It's slowly moving up. It's moving up now, but it took a while for it to wake up here. This oof. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about gold, but looks like gold started pumping around 630. Price was holding resistance here for a while, and now we're bouncing at support. So we can stay above this area here. We should continue. Might pull back a little and then eventually continue on up. So all this movement here though, I don't know. Might not leave anything for later on in the session. So we'll see. But as far as US30 goes, this is what I'm seeing. Charlene, are you not feeling good today? What makes you think I'm not feeling good? I feel fine. I feel just fine. I feel fine. If you could hit the like as you come on in, that'd be great. Appreciate it. July price action has been trash. I agree. I agree. Hopefully next month will be better, you know? We're almost in the fourth quarter anyway, so this year went by really fast. It went by really, really fast. Like really fast. Half of the year is already gone. More than half is already gone. Crazy. Good morning, everyone. Not sure about all-time new highs today due to monthly highs being stagnant. Definitely a clean buy day. For sure, for sure. I saw the gold buy from Friday, but I didn't take it because I didn't follow my trading plan. Appreciate you, Charlie, for the lives. You're my accountability partner, and you don't even know. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys more than you'll know. More than you know. chill day today, guys. Today's gonna be a chill day. Gonna do another giveaway this week. Another $500 giveaway. Congrats to the winners that won last week. Congrats to you guys. Congrats, congrats, congrats. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Do you always hold your trades to full TP? My own full TP, yeah. Or the TP you see on the screen? No. Not always. How was your weekend? It was good. I had a good weekend. Thank you for asking. Thank you. Started your course over the weekend. It's A1 material. Love it, love it, love it. Soak it all in. Lots of notes. Take lots of notes. Have you ever thought about using a book map to help your trading? I don't know what a book map is. Sorry. I don't know how you would use a book map for trading, but no. Book map for trading, that's a first. That is a first. Did you get your AC fixed? I sure did. Most definitely did, for sure. Can't go long without AC in Florida. That's a no-no. You cannot go very long without AC in Florida, let me tell you. Not even a whole day. Can't even do a day without it. An hour or so, maybe a couple hours, maybe here or there, but what? Nah. You'll die. That heat will kill you. That heat does not discriminate. Gotta have AC. Got to have AC. I'd rather starve. I mean, I'd rather, yeah, I'd rather starve than go without AC. I'd rather starve. Bookmap is an incredibly powerful tool to visualize real-time liquidity zones in the market to help you make better buying and selling decisions in your trading. The definition on Google. I used to use Bookmap, but it just got to be too much. Now I just stick to price action. I've been fine. So it sounds like that's a tool that's used for probably fundamental traders. That's what it kind of sounds like. And I am not a fundamental trader. So no, I don't use that tool. So we're breaking down here. We're breaking down. Let's see how far down we wick out before we turn around and go back up. I don't think we're gonna make it back down to these lows here. We left this area around 2 in the morning, so that was like 6 hours ago. Don't know if we're gonna make it back down there. I don't think so. I think we're gonna wick out somewhere here. I think we're gonna come down here, play around a little bit, and then do that, something like that. So let's see now. And why do I think that's gonna happen? Because I've seen it happen a ton of times before. Let's see. So, and it's almost 9 o'clock as well. Yeah, look at that structure. Structure is very nice. If I do a tiny little itty bitty fib here, from here to here, we're right at the 61% for us to turn around and go back up. So but I don't think we're going to come down here. I'd be shocked if we came down to these lows. I'd be very surprised if we came down to those. Need it to pump like gold. Yes, yes, yes. That's exactly what we need. 9 o'clock. How high can you go? How high can you go? Have you ever used magic keys? Of course. Of course. Of course. Have you had breakfast yet? No. Not a breakfast person. Don't care much for breakfast. Gold is coming down to correct. Let's see. What's gold doing? It's due to come down at some point, but don't know when though. It's pumping kind of hard up there right now. love your music in the background. I have to change the music at some point. I have to change it at some point. I just never make the time to actually do it. Can you show 30 or 1 hour so I can screenshot it, please? Can I show the 30 or the 1 hour so you can screenshot it? I'm not sure why, but I'm wondering if you're on your phone and you're not on your actual computer. That way you can look at what you're doing, but okay, there you go. 30 in the 1 hour. Any of your family members trade? A couple cousins, that's about it. Couple cousins. Trading isn't for everyone, you know? People get very intimidated by trading. They think it's impossible to do. It's like, oh, it looks so hard, and you know, they think it's gambling. You know, they're like, they don't even call it trading, they call it betting. Sometimes my mom talks to me, she's like, did you take any bets today? Did you win any bets today? And I'm like, okay, Mom. It's not really called a bet, but I guess, you know. I always say that only traders understand traders. If you're not a trader, you just won't understand it. You don't understand the lingo. You won't understand the you know, what all goes into, you know, withstanding being a trader. You know, only traders understand other traders. Nobody else understands us like we do. So when you hear people say funny things about trading, just shrug it off. Just be like, ah, it's funny. Ha ha ha. Okay, cool. When you hear traders be like, yeah, guys, I made 3% today. Just be like, haha, okay. That's what I say. That's what I do. It's funny to me. It's cool, though. It's cool. We're like our own little community. Or our own little group. You know? Our own little population. You know? Imagine the people who don't know about this yet. A lot of people who don't know about trading. Even if they see it or they hear about it, they probably think it's not for them, or, you know, it's for people who work in office buildings, and you got to go to school for it, and you got to do all this stuff, you know. They probably don't even realize they could literally just hop on, get a broker account, open up TradingView, and get busy. They probably don't even know it's that simple to jump in both feet, you know. So I always say, consider yourself blessed. Consider yourself blessed, because there's a lot of people that don't know about trading. Thanks. Yes, I'm on my phone. My girlfriend just delivered a baby boy. Congratulations. Congratulations on a healthy delivery. I'm sure the baby's very beautiful. And that baby is going to have a good life, because that baby's daddy is a trader. So that baby's going to have a good life. My daddy is a trader. What? That baby is going to be catching pips by the time he's potty trained. That's great, though. That's great. Babies are blessings. Congratulations. I hope the girlfriend's doing good. I hope girlfriend's doing good. So congrats on that. But they see the results, which is crazy. Again, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Like, think about it. people win the lottery, right? You see people play the lotto and win the lotto, but some people don't play because they don't think it'll ever happen to them. Ain't it crazy how you can watch someone else get lucky, basically, which is what it is. And they had, you know, they probably didn't think it could happen for them either, but it happened. But they still don't play. So sometimes something can be right in somebody's face, and it's all about your mindset. It's all about your belief system. If you have a strong mindset and a strong belief in something, then there's a good chance that it might, if it wasn't going to happen for you before, your belief just gave it that little push that it needed for it to happen or somewhat happen for you. You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You got to be in it to win it. If you ain't in it, you can't win it. So sometimes something can be right there, and it's just, they don't think it's for them. They don't think they deserve it. They don't think it's in the cards for them, and it probably isn't. With that mindset, it probably isn't. But that's not your problem. You got to keep going. You got to keep doing what you're doing and keep pushing and keep going. Because that's their life, not yours. Why are we trading? Why are we traders? Give ourselves a way out. Let's give our kids a better life. Give ourselves a better life. To give ourselves options. You know? A skill like this gives you options. Other people don't have that. So, when they say, how's that thing going that you're doing? How's that little thing going? Did you win any bets today? Just laugh it off. Just laugh it off. Just laugh it off and keep it pushing, because you know where you're going. You know what's in store for you if you keep at it. So, that's what I have to say to that. US30, you wake up here? Wake up and give us a little something here. Give us a little push here so we can call it a day. I don't even feel like trading today, to be honest with you guys. I don't feel like trading today. Every day shouldn't be a trading day. It really shouldn't. You should not go 5 days a week trading. Not every week, but there's going to be some days where you shouldn't trade. If you don't feel like it, let's say you had a rough weekend, right? Let's say you had a really crappy weekend. Some people might be like, well, I have Monday to look forward to. The markets open up Sunday night, Monday morning. So even though I had a crappy weekend, I could probably, you know, make it better on the charts. You know, making money makes everything feel better, right? But sometimes you got to know when to hold them, when to fold them. Today, I just really wanted to lay in bed, work on my laptop, get some stuff done, and then just relax. But I got to be on live for you guys. So, but just keep that in mind, guys. Every day, it doesn't have to be a trading day. If you don't feel like it, just don't feel like it. Even if you're on the charts and you're just looking just to look, paper trade it. Say, okay, this is my analysis. This is the trade I'd be looking at. This is where I would probably look to enter. Something like that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Especially the way this month has been. It's been good, it's been bad, up and down, you know. If you have a certain goal, let's say your goal is, I don't know. Let's say your goal is $4,000 a week. Let's say you usually make, that's a nice round number, $1,000 a day. And your goal is $4,000 a week. If you make 1,000 Monday, 1,000 Tuesday, 1,000 Wednesday, and 1,000 on Thursday, Friday, you shouldn't even be on the charts. That's for example's sake. Shouldn't even be. You shouldn't even care. You hit your goal. If you're saying 4,000 a week is my goal, and you're able to hit that before the end of the week, you should be done. 4,000 a week is 16K a month. So if you're disciplined enough to do that, to say like, this is my goal. Once I hit my goal, I'm done. And that's on a larger scale, right? Because on a smaller scale, you could say, you know, I only want to hit 20 pips a day, 30 pips a day. Once I hit that, I'm done for the day. So if you're good with following your rules and your discipline on a smaller scale, it'll be that much better for you, that much easier for you to hit them on a higher scale, on a bigger scale. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Charlene, market's tumbling now. Any news? I don't know what market you're looking at. I don't know what market you're looking at, buddy. I find that I win way more when I trade less. I don't force trades. Very good. Less is more. When you're trading, sometimes less is more. I traded London last night, and this morning I'm wiped. You should be wiped. Trading London and looking to trade New York back-to-back sessions, I'd be wiped too. That's a whole lot of analyzing. I'm paper trading, 9:30 a.m. open. Yes. I became profitable when I stuck to my price action. Very good, very good. Or stuck to my plan. I don't force trades. She sees your results from betting. Yeah, there's a lot of people that look at trading as gambling. It's understandable. I mean, to be honest with you guys, it is a form of gambling. We're literally flipping the coin every time we take a trade. You're flipping the coin, heads or tails. There's a 50-50 chance on every trade you take. So is that a gamble? Yes, to a degree. But you're not basing your trade purely on chance. You're basing it off of specific factors, information that you see that supports why you think the market is going to go a certain direction. You're not just getting in, hitting buy or sell, and then wishing for the best. At least you're not supposed to be. You know? So when people say trading is gambling, it is. It really is to a certain degree, because you just don't know. You have no idea. So you're taking a gamble. Essentially, you're taking a gamble. But there's certain rules you're supposed to follow as well. It's only not gambling if you absolutely, positively, 100% know what the outcome is going to be. That's the only time it's not gambling, because you have the answers to the test. If you snuck the answers to the test before the test and you know what's going to be on the test, you're not gambling because you know what the answer is. When you take a trade, you don't know what the outcome is going to be. So that's a gamble, in my definition. And gambling isn't for everybody. And that's okay. That's totally fine. But here's the thing. Life is a gamble. Everyday life is a gamble. You gamble when you get up and you get in your car to go to work, right? You don't know if you're going to make it to work safe. You believe you are. Take the same route every day, but you don't know if you're going to cross an intersection and some car is going to come barreling down and blow a red light and crash into you and send you flying. And you just happen to not be wearing your seatbelt that day, so you go flying and break your neck and die. Life is a gamble. Everything you do every day is a gamble. You walk down to your stairwell in your house and you could slip and fall and boom, break your leg. That's a gamble. Everything you do in life is a gamble. So trading imitates life. I always say that. Everything is a gamble. It's what you're willing to take. How much risk you're willing to put in there. How much faith you have in yourself. That's why you make educated decisions within that gamble. You get in your car, you put your seatbelt on. Now, if you do so happen to get rear-ended, or somebody T-bones you, or something happens, or you accidentally run a stop sign and you hit somebody or something, by wearing your seatbelt, you just reduce your risk a little bit, your risk of getting injured. You understand, guys? So, but I'm just giving you guys an example, just an analogy. You guys know I like analogies, so. You're spooky today, Charlene. Why? Why am I spooky? It definitely is gambling until you become robotic. Well, too bad we're humans and we have emotions, so I don't think we're ever going to be robotic. I don't think so. I find that very hard to think that. What's annoying is when you tell someone you are trading and now every single day they ask you if you made money. I finally tell them to stop asking me. None of your business. Yeah. That's only in the beginning though. That only happens in the beginning. After a while, they stop asking. But you got it. You jumped ahead of the horse, and you were, hey, enough already. Stop asking me that. Stop asking me that. My Muslim friend doesn't trade because he calls it gambling. I do believe trading is illegal in some countries. I don't know what countries, but trading is illegal in some countries. It's against the law. So hopefully you don't live in one of them countries. Charlene, are you single? Why? You want to take me to dinner? Ask ChatGPT which direction US30 is going today. It's going up. It's going up. It's going up. Yeah. I need to ask ChatGPT, why does my left eye keep twitching? It's been twitching a lot lately, and I don't know why. Out of nowhere, it just randomly starts twitching. I don't know. Let me Google that right now. What does it mean when your eye starts to twitch? Electrolyte deficiency. Needs some calcium. Oh. Thank you. Also could be too much caffeine. I don't know about that. I don't drink soda very often. I don't drink coffee very often. I don't eat or drink a lot of high caffeine things. So I don't know if that could be it. Because you're ignoring your future husband. Y'all are funny. You guys are funny, funny, funny. It happened to me, a lot of caffeine. Okay. While perfecting my trading, I have no time to date. I have focus on my trading right now. Yeah, there are Islamic accounts available. You're only now allowed to trade what you do not have. So you can't trade platinum if you don't own. Oh. I'm not with all these rules. I can't with all those rules. I used to hear Islamic accounts were better too, but no thank you. No thank you. No, thank you. Too many rules. Oh boy. Why do you think these black celebrities or high value men date outside of their race? Honestly, that's not really a topic I care to talk about today. No offense. I'm good on that topic. I think there's other topics we could talk about that are a little bit more entertaining, I feel like. Like, when is US30 gonna take off here? Like that type of combo. You know what I mean? But, 925. Let's see here. See, 930 we get a little push. I need us to break like this high here. If we can break up off this high here, that'll give us some good volume to continue bullish here to push up. Yeah. Oh boy. Just a heads up, guys, next week we only have a live Monday and Tuesday because I have to go out of town on Wednesday morning. So next week, only Monday and Tuesday live. And then Wednesday, Thursday, you guys are going to have to fend for yourselves that day because I have to go out of town for a family event. So, and that'll be the end of July. we shall be done with the month of July into the month of August, and hopefully that month is much better. Know what I mean? Anybody else bored? And why is Etsy about to open? They thinking about who celebs day. Oh lordy, so funny. Thanks for the lives. They've been a game changer in my learning process. You're welcome. You guys are funny. They say 90% of trading is supposed to be boring, so I guess. Where's the volume today? No volume at all. you to break that high for me. Thank you. Break it, break it, break it, break it, break it, push, 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 push. Break it, break it, break it, break it, break it, and push up. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Guys can hit the likes as you come on in. Appreciate it. Okay, gold is coming on down. Yes, he is. Broke some 15-minute lows. Let's see if we can make a 30-minute low and break that. Oh boy. Charlene, what's your thoughts on I tend to miss my winning trades and the one I take loses? I'm tired of this phase. Ever been there or am I doing something wrong? You got to work on your entries and maybe your confidence. I think when you see a certain setup that you want to take, you're maybe iffy about taking it. And then when you feel like you missed it and the move takes off without you, now you're like, oh, damn, I'm about to miss it. Then you jump in. That's probably what's happening. And when you get in on that move, you've already missed it. So you're jumping in at the wrong time. So you're not getting in on confidence. You're getting in on FOMO. That's probably what it is. So I would say you got to work on your entries and your confidence a little more. Little more. I don't like how this 4-hour candle is opening here at all. This 4-hour candle is really crappy right now. We came to this high that I wanted us to come to. We couldn't break it. I'm not seeing sells right now. If this thing dumps like this, I'm going to be very surprised. I'm not seeing sells at all. Let me look at the daily real quick. Let me see here. Because if this daily candle is trying to like range inside here, I'm going to be very surprised if it does that. We have a low right here. See, if we had a nice push like this, like something I could look at, it would be easier. But this thing is like, it's just moving sideways. There's not even a decent enough range for me to look at, for me to make sense of this shit. Are we gonna come back to the London open, London lows? That's gonna be crazy if it does that. We have this hard wick, long wick right here, testing this high. It's looking like it wants to drop. It's looking like it wants to drop, but honestly, guys, I don't know. Because the way structure is looking here, that's what I'm looking at right now. That's what I'm looking at. I'm really not seeing a dump, first dump, or even come down to these lows here or these lows. I don't see it. I don't see it. So maybe later on in the day it does something. I don't know. But this is really where I'm seeing it. Where I'm seeing price push from. Is from here. This area right here. We have resistance, resistance. It broke and it tapped and it's holding as support, support. This is struggling to come down here, but it's holding support. I would need to see this break this support to break structure and then for it to come down. But until I see that, no siree. I don't know. Monday's starting out a little wonky here. I don't know. I don't know. Very surprised that price came down here. Very surprised that it did that. So let's see. Just need some volume. Wake up with some volume. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Thanks for Charlene. Actually, thought of the entry's been late. The 1 hour that you mentioning it makes it more of a work on. Appreciate it. Yes. Very wonky day. Yes. Gonna wrap up the live around 10, so I can get my day started here. Got a lot of work to do today, and we'll be back for tomorrow. $154 likes. Thank you all 154 of you. Appreciate it. Don't know if you use trend lines, but that is a 1 hour resistance that price is at. No, I don't really use trend lines like that. I don't use trend lines like that. Don't use trend lines like that. The buys are so struggling right now. I don't know. 9 open, market open, opening bell didn't do much. The buys are struggling. The buys and the sells are struggling, honestly. Buys and sells are struggling. Yeah, one of those days. I don't know, guys. This is the time where you just sit on your hands and watch. And watch. Maybe there's a good reason I didn't want to trade today. Maybe there's a good reason. Because the way the market's moving right now, let me look at the daily. What's the daily looking like? Awful. Awful, awful, awful. It's so choppy. There's no clean movements. It's so choppy. So choppy. This area of resistance right here, it keeps on holding. We came up very close to it. I wanted us to break it. We couldn't. Last time we keep testing this high. We tested it at 3, 4, and 5. Tested it for 3 hours. We might just range today. We could just range today. Who knows? Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, guys, because I'm not taking a trade today. I don't like what's happening right now. It's very choppy, very up and down. Whenever I see these long ass wicks pushing up, pushing down like this, we got one push up, didn't break the high to continue bullish. We come down, we keep testing this low, and now it's just chilling right here. I ain't got time. I'm not even gonna waste my time today trying to trade this. This is garbage right now. This is straight garbage. What's gold doing? Look at gold. Well, I couldn't I'm telling you, every time I look at US30 doing some nonsense, and then I look at gold moving clean, it just boils my blood. It boils my blood because I'm like, yo, gold is tempting me. I'm telling you, I'm so tempted to go back trading gold when US30 be acting stupid like this. So tempted. So tempted. Look at this, so clean. Choppy, a little choppy, but moving clean, respecting levels. Resistance, resistance. We break resistance, retest, push. US30, push up, push down, push up, push down. And it's just playing around here instead of just moving smooth. It's doing all of this choppy nonsense. And gold and US30 are US pairs. They're mostly US pairs. So US30 should not be acting like this right now at all. There's no reason for us to be stuck here right now. None whatsoever. Remember, this is what happened to us last week? Last week, what was I looking for last week? Price pushed up, it retested, and we were looking for the continuation, and then that thing just did a whole bunch of nonsense. It wicked all the way down, and then it finally pushed. It's probably giving us that same garbage it did last week. So whatever it wants to do, that's fine. I don't really care. I got stuff to do today. I'm not gonna waste any more time on US30. This is garbage what it's doing right now. It's stuck here, and I'm not gonna stick around to watch. But I will say this: if you took gold, bravo to you. if you took gold, if you got in on any of these buys, any of these moves here for the continuation, you had a wonderful Monday. You had a good Monday. All right, guys, but that's all I got for today. I don't have the patience to continue watching US30 smack accounts left and right. All right, so y'all be good. Y'all be safe. Appreciate y'all for jumping on today. Hopefully tomorrow is a better day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.